Konnichiwa, Mina. It's 1852 as we take over Lefang here, as I just did a reform that gave us bonus research points when we conquer, so hopefully we'll get a massive research boost once we finish taking you over. This will be nice to get a little bit more of Oceania, and of course 43,000 people. That's sizable, suitable population. And of course grain, that'll be kind of useful too. It would be nice if I got more precious metals so we can start making a shit ton of money. And of course you can see we're making no money whatsoever. Now that's not a problem when you're an uncivilized nation because you don't take loans or anything. But if we were a civilized country, that would be kind of a big problem. A significant problem, to be precise. And of course, you're oh, they're in British sphere. What? They're no longer allied with us. Gotta get that alliance back. But of course, we're just finishing up taking you over. Oh, they built up an extra troops that we just killed instantly. And of course, they're still just getting closer and closer. 92, 94% occupied. And any second now, we're going to take you over. There we go. And since they can't refuse, propose peace and annex you. We got a lot of conscience, so I guess I should extend slavery. Even though slavery is not going to really help us in terms of taxes and stuff. Well, you no longer need supplies, as we got hopefully a nice boost in prestige too, although it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Alright, they're still not on yet. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, let's see the research points. Did we get a big boost? We doubled, looks like. Wow, that's really good. Although, that really didn't help us too much. It's still going to be many years before we can do another reform. As we're still no longer taking, as long as our militancy's going down, that's pretty good too. Alright, so now they're finally on their way, as we'll cut your supplies. And speaking of which, I think I might cut... Oh, the Netherlands want access. We better not piss them off. We better just let them have it. So we got a new little chunk of territory. Oh, wow, the Heavenly Kingdom surprisingly got crushed. They had 306 military score, and they got crushed by the puny China. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that happened. As I got another diplomatic points. Let's see. I'll bet. Ooh, the Netherlands really hate us. We better fix our relationship with them quickly. We don't want to go to war with them. They'll fuck us over badly. Man, we need to make some money so badly. Alright, so I'm looking at all this stuff right here. I think I'll get rid of our navy then, since I don't need it right now. And of course, still not making any money. I guess tariff won't help us too much either. Yep. And if it's not going to help us, and it's not spend that much, we might as well have a negative tariff. Alright, so now, okay, intellectual's going up as our research points is going up a lot. Hey, our literacy's going up a point now every 2 months. That's also good. Our population went up a bit still. Can we build another? Nope, can't build anything else, but we can build in a couple generals. Let's see our reform. So we're 30% of the way. We still got a while to go still before we can become westernized. Alright, so okay. Oh, we do got some slaves, huh? I wonder where all the extent are, because I don't think there was any slaves here. Let's see. Oh man, I have to do that. Since there's slightly less. Although, who knows? Actually, I think there might be more majority. Yep, there's majority-minority right now in Siam. So, of course, archaic militancy still going down. That's good. Encourage intellectualism. So, it's still going up a lot of points. That's good, as our research is now 3.45 points a turn. I mean, a day. As we're now in September of 1852. Of course, it would be nice if I could start building forts, since I can now do that, but I got no monies! Although we got a fort right here in our capital, that's pretty damn good. And of course, research points. Literally, like I said, going up a point every 2 months. Got like nothing I can do right now, especially since our militant infamy still has to go down a lot. Let's see, would you offer to have an alliance again? Yes, alright, please do. Yep. Alright, we got our old alliance back. As, like trying to think, because you're under British sphere. You're British sphere. Well, you're not longer Spanish sphere, but you are friendly. Oh, Spain's no longer a great power! So you can't do anything then. That's nice to know. So I can take you over if I want. That's nice to know. Although grain and fish, that's not really useful to the economy. We need to get more like precious metals. Let's see, because I have a couple right here. Let's see what the RGO output. You produce precious metals. Okay, so there's a couple places that produce okay amount. Yeah, that would be quite useful to get my hands on some of them. You produce precious metals down there? Oh, wow. Man, the Dutch are lucky to have that territory. As I see their ships swimming around now. Alright, literacy 7.5. Our research is now 3.52. That's pretty damn good. Still at 2.58% intellectuals. Still going up, although it might be time to switch them soon. Need to work on getting us more soldiers soon too, as we're now getting closer to 1853 now. Alright, so that's it for right now. As you can see, we got a little bit bigger too. That's nice to know. And it looks like Sulu here might be our next target. Although we'll have to wait and see, because we still gotta get a whole bunch of infamy to go down. Although there are allied with a couple probably problematic countries, we'll have to wait and see. Until then, although it would be nice to finally be big enough to get some of our territory back from Burma and Dynam. Although they're way too strong right now. So, done!